been fanning for years.
The former president, who has not spoken with the current president since Inauguration Day, warning the country is at a critical moment with America's democracy at stake and urging ordinary people to get involved.
You need to vote because our democracy depends on it. A glance at recent headlines should tell you that this moment really is different. The stakes really are higher. The consequences of any of us sitting on the sidelines are more dire.
He slammed Republicans in Congress for failing to act as a check and balance on Trump.
Republicans who know better in Congress, and they're there, they're quoted saying, yeah, we know this is kind of crazy, are still bending over backwards to shield this behavior from scrutiny or accountability or consequence.
The former president also referenced the New York Times op-ed written by an anonymous author who said there are people working inside the administration to thwart Trump's worst impulses.
That is not a check. I'm being serious here. That's not how our democracy is supposed to work. These people aren't elected. They're not accountable. They're not doing us a service by actively promoting 90% of the crazy stuff that's coming out of this White House and then saying, don't worry, we're preventing the other 10%.
Obama argued that preventing nearly 3,000 Americans from dying in a hurricane and its aftermath, a reference to Hurricane Maria's toll on Puerto Rico, should not be a partisan issue, and neither should protecting freedom of the press or denouncing hate, a reference to Trump's much-panned both sides are to blame response to last year's violent protests in Charlottesville, Virginia.
We're sure as heck supposed to stand up clearly and unequivocally to Nazi sympathizers. How hard can that be, saying that Nazis are bad?
And he talked about the importance of showing up, not only on the campaign trail, reaching voters in all corners of the country, but also showing up at the polls.
So these are extraordinary times. And they're dangerous times. But here's the good news. In 2 months, we have the chance, not the certainty, but the chance to restore some semblance of sanity to our politics. What's going to fix our democracy is you.
Athena Jones, CNN, Urbana, Illinois.
Athena, thank you. U.S. troops are